jump on. Hey, Joe. Well, I think it's okay to start sitting in a comfortable position, whether it's cross-legged, an easy pose, or with your legs in front of you. Let's start focusing on the breath. Today, the whole purpose of this class is to reconnect us to our breath. During times of stress and high anxiety, we tend to go back to shallow breathing, which doesn't help us oxygenate our cells and our blood. It can actually raise high blood pressure. It's just a really wonderful time to remember to go back to our breath, which is an essential tool not only to live, but to keep us feeling more calm and filling our organs with oxygen. So we're going to start by tuning in or just connecting to our practice. And let's start by rubbing our palms together, sitting with a straight spine. Start to deepen your breath. Bring your palms to heart center. Take a long, deep inhale and a long exhale. Another long, deep inhale, really filling your lungs with air. And a long exhale, releasing all that cleansed air. And on this next inhale, we'll chant Om, O-M together. When you're ready, you can blink your eyes open. Hi, Christine. And as a reminder for those who just joined, the purpose of our practice today will be to reconnect us to our breath, to give us tools to breathe more fully, to help us deal with anxiety and tension during these difficult times. We'll also be going over some stretches that are really great for back relief. Whether I know a lot of our medical workers are doing a lot of putting in a lot of extra hours and carrying a lot of tension in their upper, mid, and lower back. So we're going to be doing some stretches that'll help relieve that tension. Very easy, quick things you can do at home. It can take 2 to 3 minutes, 2 to 3 invaluable minutes that will help you carry on throughout your day without carrying that tension in certain parts of the body that can then affect other parts of the body. So I'm going to share with you some really easy tools that you can do at home. It can even be done in less than 5 minutes. So these are some easy things you can do, and I highly recommend them. So we're going to start with some warm-ups. Just sitting in easy pose with your legs crossed. We're going to just start by rolling the shoulders back and relaxing them to let any tension out. So just roll. Let's do some shoulder rolls. Inhaling as you lift the shoulders and roll them back. Exhaling as you drop. And then reversing that roll from back to front. Inhaling as you lift. Exhaling as you drop, rolling forward. And you'll notice that helps almost immediately relieve tension in the upper shoulders near the middle of the back. When you're ready, take one long deep inhale and lift the shoulders and hold. Almost purposely creating tension, and exhaling and dropping. And now bringing the hands to the shoulders, bringing 4 of the fingers to the front of the shoulder, the thumbs in the back. We'll inhale and twist from the waist to the left. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, bring to center and hold that inhale. And exhale and drop. Drop the hands, drop the shoulders. We're now going to bring the legs out in front. Just stretching those legs out. Shake the knees out if you need to. Just shake them out to give yourself a rest from sitting in that cross-legged easy pose. Now, if you're able to, and if you're not, it's okay. This isn't a contest. You're not getting graded for it. You're going to lean forward. If you can reach for your toes, do that. If you're not able to reach for your toes, then just grab whatever part of the leg you can, the knees, the calves, the ankles. So if you are able to reach the toes or whatever other part of the leg you're holding on to, just grab onto that. And try to straighten and lengthen the spine and the back as much as you can. And we're going to inhale with the back straight. Exhale as you bend forward. Trying to make those inhales and exhales full. When on the inhale, really filling up the lungs. On the exhale, letting out all that air. Trying to remember to keep the spine elongated here. Inhaling as you hold the back up, the spine straight, and hold that inhale. And exhale as you relax forward. And bringing yourself slowly up. We're going to go onto all fours. I'm going to push this back a little bit so I can better demonstrate what I'm doing here. Go. So we're now going to do what is called cat-cow. This is a really amazing asana and yoga stretch for the back and the spine. Yogis believe that as long as you have a strong spine, you will be healthy and youthful. So who doesn't want to be youthful? We all definitely want to be healthy. So this is really great for the spine. And also, if you have a strong spine, if you happen to have an accident and fall, you catch yourself better. There's just so many benefits to having a strong, resilient spine. So coming onto all fours, bringing the heels together, the knees hip distance apart, the hands shoulder distance apart, spreading the hand out so that there you have support, so you're anchoring yourself. Trying to bring the back as flat as possible. On the inhale, you're going to lift the head and drop the belly down towards the floor, and you're going to look up. So you're going to create a little bit of an arch in the back. On the exhale, you're going to come into cat pose. So you're going to curve your spine like an angry cat. And again, here you're exhaling. Better if you exhale through the nose. So on the inhale, we're going to do cat, arching your back, looking up. On the exhale, you're going to curve your spine like an angry cat. So we're going to repeat for about a minute. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And you can go at your own pace. Really try to bring that belly down on the inhale. In this posture here, bringing the belly down on the exhale, curving the spine. This is an amazing asana exercise for the back to relieve back tension. Of course, as with any yoga exercise, check with your doctor if possible to ensure that you're able to do any of these exercises. Just about 15 more seconds. Inhale and hold. And exhale, return to neutral. And we're now going to go down to what's called child's pose, or bringing your glutes down, almost touching the heels, but not quite. This is another great stretch for the back. We're going to bring our forehead to the ground. I don't know if you can see me. Bringing your forehead to the ground and almost bringing your butt muscles to your ankles. Your heels. You're going to just let your forehead rest on the ground, and you're going to leave your hands next to your heels, and you're just going to let your shoulders drop and relax. This is another great stretch for the back. We're just going to lay here for a couple seconds and allow yourself to breathe long and deep. Again, just allow your shoulders to relax in this posture. An alternate posture is to bring the hands around and bring the palms together. If that feels more comfortable for you, you can do this as well. Or once again, you can bring the hands down by the ankles and the heels and just allow your shoulders to drop and just breathe in this wonderful stretch for the back. And when you're ready, bring your palms beside your ears. Bring them flat on the ground and start to roll yourself up slowly, one vertebrae at a time, until you're back up in a seated posture. And I'm going to demonstrate. Hi Angel, hi Siggy. I'm going to demonstrate one more very relaxing, fortifying posture for your back. Coming back on all fours. Bring your knees about hip distance apart and your hands about shoulder distance apart. What we're going to do from here, we're going to roll your toes so that you can lift yourself up. We're going to go up into what's called downward dog, or depending on the discipline, the yoga discipline you're used to. If you're doing Kundalini yoga, we call this triangle pose. If you're doing vinyasa or other disciplines, they call it downward dog. Very similar posture, both great for the back. So from here, from all fours, you're going to lift yourself up. And if possible, bring your heels down. So we're going to create like a triangle. You're going to roll the armpits towards each other. And this is great for the hamstrings, which also provides support for the lower back. And it allows you to strengthen the hamstrings so that when you lift, you're also lifting with the legs and not putting so much pressure on the back. So we're just going to remain in triangle pose for a couple seconds and just breathe long and deep. Allow the shoulders to relax in this posture. When you're ready, take a nice long deep inhale and bring your knees down to the ground. And exhale as we return to easy pose. And we're now going to turn to our breath. We're going to do some breathing techniques that are very, very helpful for relieving anxiety, reminding you to reconnect to your breath, and just to help you fill it with peace. Fill your body with peace when you're feeling lots of anxiety, especially during these times. What we're going to do now, we're going to do a very popular breathing technique called alternate nostril breath. What we do here is we are going to close our right nostril with our right thumb, and we're going to leave our left nostril open. We'll be inhaling through the left nostril as deeply as you can, keeping the spine straight, by the way. Inhaling deeply, and when you can't inhale anymore, you reach the top of the breath. You're going to plug that left nostril with the index finger, and you're going to exhale through the right nostril. Once you release all that air through the right nostril and you can't exhale anymore, there's nothing left, you're going to inhale through that right nostril. Close that nostril and you're going to exhale through the left nostril. Once you've completely exhaled, you'll inhale through the left nostril. Block that nostril and exhale through the right nostril, and repeat at your own pace. So the nostril that's open will be inhaling fully, closing it and exhaling through the other nostril. Inhaling through that nostril. Block and exhale through the other nostril. Just continue at your own pace for about 30 seconds, 30 more seconds. One more deep inhale on whatever nostril you're on, whatever side you're on. Really filling those lungs up with air and holding. And exhaling. Letting all that cleansed air out. Bringing your palm down to your knee and allowing your hands to relax. And we'll be turning to one more breathing technique. This time, we're going to practice breathing deeply, which I know sounds funny, but we all walk around sort of half breathing, sniffing, with shallow breathing most of the time. We're not aware of it, but it's what has happened. If you watch a baby when they're newborns in their crib and you watch them sleep, you'll notice their belly extends fully when they inhale, and when they exhale, you'll see their belly just relax. I know when I've many years of dancing in ballet, I was taught the opposite. At times I was taught to inhale and hold, tuck it all in, but I've had to retrain myself to learn that when you inhale, your belly should actually push out, because you're filling your lungs with air, and then you're releasing that cleansed air when you exhale, and then your belly contracts. So we're going to practice a simple breathing technique. You can do this at home, first thing in the morning. You can even do it while you're lying in bed. You can do it sitting in a chair. You can do it in your living room, on your living room floor, on your yoga mat. So we'll begin by putting the right palm over the heart center and the left palm over the belly. What we'll do now is we're going to inhale, and as you inhale, you should really feel your left palm that's over the belly extend out. And when you exhale, you should feel that palm go into the belly as the belly contracts. So you'll notice your left hand will be moving a lot more than the right hand. So let's start. Let's continue to practice inhaling with a full deep inhale. Filling the lungs with air, exhaling as your belly contracts. Inhale deeply as the belly expands. Exhale as the belly contracts, and just continue at your own pace. We're going to do this for another maybe 1 minute. Hi Alex, and hi Ellen. Continue with that long, deep breathing. One last long, deep inhale. Really feel that belly expand with the inhale. And hold and exhale as the belly contracts. And you can release the arms, shake them out if you need to. And we'll be doing one more breathing technique this morning, and then you can get back to your whatever it is you're doing today. What we're going to do now, we're going to do something called lion's breath, or some call it dog breath. We'll be taking a long, deep inhale through the nose, and once again, just to ensure, we carry a lot of tension around our shoulders, so maybe just roll your shoulders one time. Let them relax. Sit with a straight spine, keeping your hands, your palms resting on your knees. We'll take a long, deep inhale through the nostrils. And then we're going to open our mouth and stick our tongue out like a lion or a dog, a panting lion or a dog. And we're going to exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Let a long, deep sigh out through the mouth. We'll do this about 6 more times. One more time, long, deep inhale through the nose, filling up those lungs with air. And I Hi Kim, hi Monica. We will be bringing our palms together, rubbing them together. We'll close this morning's practice. These were, again, just a few simple breathing techniques, movements, asanas, stretches, and exercises just to get you going in the morning and to release any stress. Bringing the palms together as we're about to close our practice. On this next inhale, let's inhale thoughts of peace, thoughts of prosperity, thoughts of healing, thoughts of gratefulness. Gratefulness for the medical teams that are doing so much for so many, helping so many humans around the world. And exhaling tension, feelings of fear. And on this next inhale, again, inhaling peace, gratitude, love for others, compassion. Exhaling fear, anxiety. And that's about it. Thank you for joining. Hi, Chris. And we'll close our practice together now. Thank you for joining. I hope these breathing techniques were helpful to you and these stretches. I'm happy to offer them as often as possible. Have a blessed day. Namaste. Thank you all. I will also be teaching another class tomorrow for Shunya Yoga Collective. It's a studio that's here, that's Austin based. It will be donation based to try to help them pay their rent and keep the lovely space open. So I will send around information for that later. Thank you all once again. Want to thank Eileen, who's on right now. Eileen, thank you so much. Eileen is heading up efforts with the Nurses Union in New York City. As we all know, medical workers all over the world are quite busy, but in New York in particular, they need all the help, support, love, donations, anything that we can offer to them to help them continue to save the thousands of lives that they're saving. And also we wish them peace, health, and support, because we couldn't do this without them. Thank you all. Have a great morning. Namaste. Sat Nam.